Today we are going to be doing my second Budget by Paycheck workout worksheet, whatever it is going to be called. And I am using the Budget Mom's Workbook Printable for this month, so we're going to check and see how that works out for me. I am using my Happy Planner, the Budget Edition, so let's go ahead and get into the month of June. Alright, so we are going to go into using this one for our second paycheck. And our second paycheck is today, 6/12/20. Alright, and for the income, we're going to do, I mixed side hustle money, and I messed up right there. Dang, own it. And my work pay, I put that all together, so that will be an estimate of $12.95. Leftover cushion, I had none. So that's a 0. All right, so the bills that are due for this paycheck, we're going to check back on our calendar, or we can check back on our bill tracker, which is, our bill tracker is here. You can check here to check to see what bills are due, or we can check on our calendar to see what bills are due. So we are working from the 12th through the 25th because payday is on the 26th. So let's go ahead and take this sheet out here, and we are going to work with that to see when our bills are due. All right, so we have Brink Security. Sorry guys, my little son's talking. All right, so that is due on 6/12, and that is budgeted for $34.95, and that is the exact amount. So I don't have to make an estimate because I do know what that is. All right, so next we have daycare, which is due today. That is budgeted at $75, and that is actually what that is. Brink Security, I can actually go out and do actual because that has already been taken out of my account because that is automatically withdrawn. So I'm going to go ahead and do $34.95. So next we have PayPal. That is due on 6/14, and the total amount due is $28. Next we have Netflix. Oh gosh, sorry guys, I am tripping. Okay, so I didn't think we had an actual cushion, but the total was, I am so sorry, I'm jumping over, I'm so sorry, I just thought about this. So the cushion that we had from our last pay, from our checking account that's left in there, I had budgeted for 0, and then I added $34.04. I am so sorry about that. Totally apologize for that. All right, so back to this. Okay, so we have Netflix. That is due on 6/14, and that is $12.99. This is also automatically debited out of my account. Next we have Target, and that is due 6/14, and that is $63. Next we have the Woda bill. That is due on the 17th, and that is $70.59. My Woda bill, I don't really, it was more, last month it was $79. This month it's $70. I don't know how they be calculating it, but I don't think I use, I mean, I know I took a lot of showers, but I don't think I use that much. I really don't. I just think in the summertime they just charge a lot because people are like watering their garden and stuff, so they just bump it up. So I'm not sure. All right, so we have Allie for 6/21. That is $3.41. Then we have Xfinity. That is, I'm going to put the original amount of what's due, $92.69, but it'll probably be a lot cheaper. Oh, okay. Guess I pressed too hard on that. So it'll probably be cheaper because it's prorated, and I got the bill down a little bit. So I don't know. That's kind of iffy. Okay, so next we have Discover. That is due 6/22, and that is $82. Then we have Chase. That is due on 6/25, and that is $35 budgeted. And this one is going to be gone this month, so keeping my fingers crossed. Y'all keep y'all's fingers crossed for me. This one is going to be done this month, so I'm still on schedule for paying this off, so I'm excited. All right, so bill total, let's go ahead and add this up. So we have $34.95. I suck at using a calculator because I don't push the buttons hard enough sometimes. Sometimes I do. I think that's why I break the calculator sometimes. I don't know. I need one of those significant calculators, I guess. $341, $92, $69, $82.35. Okay, so I got $898.22. So I'm gonna just jot this down real quick because you know me. I'm gonna make sure I did this correctly. All right, so I'm just gonna put this number here and I'm gonna add this up one more time just to make sure, because I wanna make sure my figures are correct. All right, so $12.99.63. I don't know, I just got this feeling I didn't add it up right. Got this hunch. This hunch. All right, $82.35. See, I knew it. What? Okay, so I got 83520. Okay, so when I do it this time, whichever one it comes equal to, that's what we're going with. All right, let's see. All right, $34.95. Say it with me. $75 plus $28 plus $12.99 plus $63 plus $70.59 plus $341 plus $92.69 plus $82 plus $35. I knew it. I knew I did not add that right. So we have a winner. $835.22. Okay. All right. I ain't adding this up no more. So this is what it is. Okay. So we have $835.22. So what we need to do is subtract our income from the bill total, which we need to calculate the income. So total income is $12.95, and then we're going to add $12.95 plus $34.04. So that's $1,329.04. As of now, we're not going to use this column because this column is going to run for this one for the actual. So we're just going to go by the budgeted amount. So we are going to do $1,295 minus $835.22, and that will leave us with $459.78. So now we're going to go down to our envelopes down here, and just to show you guys, I need to put this back in my book. Just to show you guys, I did start some new envelopes. I haven't finished them, but I'm working on them. So these are my new ones. These are, I like these a lot better than the other ones I had. I do like the colors of them. I like the blue pastel. So these are like super pretty, guys. So I am showing you these. So I'm still trying to work out the kinks on how to get these cut exactly. But I still have to finish cutting them out and working on them and everything. All right, so next we are going to do our cash envelopes. So we're just gonna stick those right there. All right, so for our cash envelopes, we have Beauty, we have Dollar Tree. Guys, I apologize. My little son is driving a car. I have tried everything, cutting on cartoons, but that is not working, but he's driving a car, so I can't stop him, okay? All right, so Eat Out. All right, Household. We have Groceries. We have Car Maintenance. All right, we have Gas. We have Personal. We have My Son, and then we have Planning and Budgeting. This is hard right now. I guess I can take this out, so I don't even know why I'm even mentioning it to you, because I can actually just boop, rip it out, but I don't know. I guess that's just the lovely side of a happy planner. You can take the pages out and put them wherever you want to put them. So for budgeting for leftover, so we're going to move this amount, the leftover. So we're going to put that here. So that's $459.78. So now we're going to write down what we're doing for adding to our cash envelopes. And I apologize, guys, that I don't have my cash envelopes up yet. I haven't went to the bank. I am going today to get cash. So I will have that video up for my cash envelopes. And that way. All right. So for beauty, I'm adding $10. For Dollar Tree, I'm adding $10. For Eat Out, I'm adding $10. That's what I'm budgeting, but this is exactly what I'm going to add, so I can go ahead and put this in the actual. For household, we're doing $50. For groceries, we're doing $60, and I have my meal plan now, and I started using these sheets right here because these are super cool because you can do like your meal plan for, because I get paid bi-weekly, so you can do your meal plan for 2 weeks, and then you can put your groceries on the back, so that way you'll have an estimate, so I know exactly what I need to get for adding for my cash envelope. So for car maintenance, $0. For gas, we're going to do $20. Personal, we are going to do, move this over. All right, personal, we're going to do $15. For Aiden, for my son, we are doing $15. For planning and budgeting, we are going to do $10, and that's going to be cashless. I apologize, guys, that my camera cut off, so I'm just going to have to, I've already written in here, so I'm just going to have to go through it and show you guys. I don't know what happened. All right, so we left off at our envelopes, and I had for my son, I did 15. For personal, I did 15, so we added up all of our cash envelopes, so we had leftover of $459.78 from our bill section, so we put it in our leftover field in our envelopes. Then we subtracted the $459.78 minus the $165 for the total of my cash envelopes, and then we had leftover the $459.78 from the $165. We had $294.78 left over. So then we did our sinking funds. We carried this amount, $294.78, up to the leftover field in the sinking funds here. So I did car tires for $31, vacation for $30, property taxes for $12, and emergency funds for $50, because I'm trying to get my emergency fund back up, because remember that I took $150 out for to fix my AC, and thank God my car is still kind of under warranty. And then for property taxes, I'm starting that cash envelope over again because it was due on the 5th for the first coda, because it's like every 6 months. So the next one is due December the 7th. So I'm starting it off for, and I think the payment for that is like $148, $143, $148. I gotta look, hold on. I think the payment is $148.84. I was able to take the cash out of my cash envelopes and just make a cashier's check and give it to them and pay it, drop it off in the drop box. That was totally easy because I didn't have to worry about like, oh God, I gotta scrape up $200, I gotta scrape up $100 here. I had it in my envelope. You have no idea like how, gosh, sinking funds will save your life. And I'm here for it. So, all right. So let's go back. That's enough about sinking funds. Okay, so basically I will make a video of sinking funds on how I get like the figures that I need to do for sinking funds and how I calculate it, so I can do a video on that. So adding all of these up, I got a total of $123. So I subtracted the $294.78 minus the $123, and I got $171.78. So then I took the leftover fill from my sinking funds and I moved it to my extra debt leftover, and that was $171.78, like I said here. And then the Chase payment extra that I'm paying is $65. So the extra debt total is $65. So I am subtracting the $171.78 from the $65. So that'll leave me with $106.78. So this $106.78, I am going to allocate that to my checking. So basically I'm going to have a zero budget. I guess that's how you do it, because you make a space for every dollar that you have, and it's going to be a buffer in my checking account just in case if something comes through. I will have it, and I won't have to worry about any overdrafts. And then for my Chase, remember I told you guys that I had a debt plan set in place for my Chase. So the this is $65. I put 63, so I'm gonna do 65 instead. I mean, more is better, right? So we're gonna do $65 today. So that is already scheduled So 65 will go towards my, I'm making good progress with this. So 65 is going to my Chase credit card. So that is taken care of for that. So I will actually do for, what I'm going to do is put these in the actual, because these are going to be the actual amounts that I have. I'm not going to switch them. I'm not going to change them. So I can go ahead and just write, well, at least the film caught this. Instead of shutting off. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding? I had done all of this and it shuts off. All right, so we're going to do the 165. All right, so we can go ahead and do the $30 for vacation, $12 for property tax, and $50 for sinking funds, because that's exactly what I did for this paycheck, and that's, I won't do anything else until the next paycheck. So that total will be 123, but I am going to leave this blank because the actual will actually be different. And then for here, I can put the $75 because that is a done deal. And that's exactly what that is. So this part right here, so I guess I kind of figured out kind of what I'm going to actually do. So extra savings, I'm not sure about that yet because I might have extra to put here. So I'm just going to leave that empty because I might be able to put something in there. And so I need to make sure that on my bill tracker that everything is checked off, that I have paid for my account until the 12th. So daycare will be, I have to pay that today. So she hasn't sent me the pay link to pay that. So all of my bill trackers are updated, so which is good. And then I just have to check all these off once I go in and pay them today. So I'm trying to do where I get my check, I'm trying to go ahead and just pay everything at one time because that's the money that I'm going to actually use for my bills that I have. So if I can go ahead and pay them now, why not? It sounds good. Should be okay. Let's go ahead and fill this out because this is a good thing to keep up with everything. So we're going to fill the debt snowball. I'm just going to put this in and I'm going to check the balance to make sure that nothing has came out of there because, you know, sometimes you never know. So that's why it's always good to keep an eye on checking it. So today is the 12th. So today we're paying $65. Oops. 12. I've messed up. Lord have mercy. I told you guys my handwriting was like the worst. So all right, so we do 612, so we have Chase, and we made a payment of 65, and then I will figure out the balance and put that here. All right, so for keeping a tally of what we have for sinking funds, so for sinking funds, we are adding $30 for vacation, and it was $330. All right, so our total will be $360. All right, so car tires, we are adding $31. Adding $31, it was $162. So now we have $193. Oh, look at that, your girl adding in her head. I know I was like, can you see my fingers a little bit? I was like, oh God. Okay, but check it because it could be not right, guys. Okay. All right, so for property tax, we are adding $12. And this was $150, but I did use, we paid bills, so this is at 0 now, so it was 0. All right, so this will be $12 again. So emergency funds, we are adding $50 to that. That was $850, so we are going to be at $900. All right. Oh yeah, and guys, this might, I don't have the stickers on here because I spilled freaking coffee on my book. Yeah. So this is actually a different page that I just pulled out of the back. So hopefully when I get to January, I will have another book or I will have something set in place. So that's why you see a different weekly challenge. It says for 2 weeks use only cash. This is super cool though. I can do this for cash for a monthly budget challenge. Okay. All right, so this is the sinking fund section that I like to keep up with. So That way I can see what it was, and then I can have what's added. So my sinking funds is, we're almost going on vacation, so I should have for $8,500 for vacation, and then I'm gonna add like an extra $520 to it, so we can have like $1,000 for a vacation. So like I said, guys, don't sleep on sinking funds, because them junks, and even if you put like a little bit of extra, like a little bit of cash in it, them junks add up. You will not believe how helpful those are. But like I said, I probably will do a video on sinking funds. All right, so I think, oh, I need to put my total here. So the total for, I'm all over the place here. All right, so 13, I was starting to write it, but I don't know what happened. All right, so 1329.04. Okay, so let's just go through to make sure we have everything pretty much done for our planner for setting up our budget. All right, we have where that's paid. That's paid. Brinks, this is paid today because this is auto. And I don't have auto. When I did this, I don't have auto tunes anymore because I'm sure I can't peel this up, because this will tear the crap out of my book. So I'm just gonna leave that. So I'm just gonna put an X there. So I'm just checking to make sure that I am good. I am Gucci, as they say. I mean, that's like, what, real old. Okay, so and then my weekly expenses, I gotta jot these down, and we will come back in and do a weekly check-in, and I will show you guys when I do that. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, for filling out my budget for second paycheck of my budget, paycheck to paycheck. And I will come back with my video for my cash envelope stuffing, so that will be up in a little bit, maybe a couple days, maybe a day, maybe later on. Don't quote me on it, but thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And like as always, if you have not hit that subscribe button, please make sure that you click on that subscribe button. And then if you like this video, or if you got just a teeny tiny little bit of information out of this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And then also, guys, and thank you so much, and until the next time, guys, peace.